news.
All right.
I'm here with the advancing team, Mount Union, as they took a 13-11 victory over Aurora today in the first round of the NCAA tournament. To my left is Eden Kesler, number 30, head coach Beth Snider in the middle, and then to the right, Katie Clark, number 22. Coach, just kind of give your opening statement about the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough game. Obviously, the score is pretty indicative of the way that it went. Very close game, very tough Aurora team, very skilled. I think today the girls really played disciplined in the second half, and we talked about that at halftime. Playing what we call Mount Lax and just valuing not going rogue and kind of sticking to the game plan. And I think that's kind of what powered us through the second half.
Eden, 7 draw controls today, 3 caused turnovers with 2 goals and assists. Kind of just talk about the draw control where it seemed like you guys switched players at halftime and made adjustments to that.
Yeah, we're a team, we really value ball, and, when we have possession, that's our biggest thing. So really taking possession from the draw is, one of our key things as a team. So I just really know I had to hone in on tracking that ball and get it to our side.
And then Katie, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points in the NCAA tournament games, pretty good. Kind of just talk about your teammates getting those goals, but then also how you were able to find an open spot to get a couple goals.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have any of those goals without my teammates, especially defenders, especially Eden on the draw, with getting the draw, just in working in transition, also running some different plays at the end that seem to work and get people open and score those goals and have those assists.
Coach, you made goalie change at halftime as well as the draw control. Kind of just go through the thought there and kind of how it worked out, because you guys were tied at halftime and pulled away with the 2-goal victory.
Yeah, goalie change at half was tough. Abby L has played pretty much the majority of our games, and so it was one of those things. We're very democratic in how we do things on this team, and it was one of those things that I decided to make a decision, and I just said, I hope you guys are okay with this. I hope that you play hard for Abby R, and she's going to play hard for you. And I think that helped. I think also our zone defense in the second half really kept the shooters outside, and Abby was great on the 8 meters. And then also, too, with Meg taking the draws, she's a lefty. And so that was something that we practiced this week. We knew Aurora was pretty strong on the draw, so we made the decision it would probably be good to have a strong lefty pull to offset whatever they're trying to do on the draw. And Meg really stepped up today. I was really proud of her. So,
Eden, Monique Gibson, number 33 for Aurora, came in with 76 goals on the season. You guys held her to 2. Just kind of talk about your defense and how you guys were able to hold her.
Yeah, so we started out in black, which is our just man-to-man, and we realized, right away, we were practicing McCall, which is our zone defense this week a lot, and, we're a really strong defensive team, so making that call by, some of our senior defenders was very critical, especially because they have 2 other girls that are also very good on their offense, so.
Yeah, and then Katie, Maddie Carr, 4 assists today. She almost outdid you. Just kind of talk about her, because you two seem to flip behind the goal a lot, and kind of switch back and forth there.
Yeah, Maddie and I have a strong chemistry on the field, especially. We're both crease rollers, and we like being behind. Also like the backdoor cutting to each other. We always know where each other are on the field, basically, and it's good to have that kind of teammate.
And you two are already 100 career goal scorers. We're missing the third one, JB.
well done.
She had 3 goals today. Just kind of talk about her grit there to get a couple goals when you guys needed one. Got tied and she got one for you guys, and you guys kind of got rolling a little bit.
Yeah, JB's she's amazing. She's a great player. She always hustles. She's always giving more than 100%, and that's, I think, all you can ask for as a player.
Yeah, she's a great energy kid, so sometimes you need a kickstart, and JB's certainly good for that.
Yeah.
And talking about one last player that has a cast on her hand out there, Leah Schutz had a team-high 4 caused turnovers and 4 ground balls. Just kind of talk about her leadership right now. And it's kind of big, broke her hand, and still playing through it.
Yeah, I'll give my piece, and then I'll kind of turn it over to you guys. Just her leadership, her vision on the field, she sees plays develop a little bit more quickly, and that's really hard to replace, right? So even with one arm, that IQ really kind of takes over, and she was able to pick off some passes today, and she's just a really good commander. She can command everybody, and she sees things really well.
Mm-hmm.
I think to go off that, again, she's such a strong leader. She has so much confidence that radiates. And, being next to her in our zone defense, like, if I'm, like, struggling with stuff, like, she'll direct me to what to do. And, like, just all around such a great athlete and good teammate to have.
You want to add anything? Until we get everything?
Good.
Okay.
So looking ahead now, quick turnaround. You guys get to play nationally ranked St. John Fisher tomorrow in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Kind of just, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity, right? So it's not every day that we have St. John Fisher coming here to play us. That's a very once in a blue moon opportunity, and I think it's a great chance for these guys to see what they're up against, right? And see some strong New York East Coast lacrosse, and see how good we really are, or what we need to work on. And so I think it's a great opportunity. We're excited to still be playing.
Yeah.
Coach, I also want to ask you about your first NCAA experience as a head coach, and get in and your first win. About all that experience.
It's just surreal. Like I wouldn't be here without these two and the rest of the group, and it's just incredible to be a coach now. Sitting in this seat it's once in a lifetime. It's things you dream about, and I wouldn't be here without these guys. So it's really fun. It's fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good question, man. No question.